and welcome back to Whiskey Wednesdays here in Lowrys Bar. Here we are in our usual corner in the Whiskey Snug. So I hope you're all enjoying the episode so far, and a big shout out to John Dunn for last week's video. So that was our special local guest, one of our legends around the town, and hopefully we'll see him in the pubs singing and dancing, and even one or two poems that will be heard throughout the pub. So fingers crossed, touch wood, we'll get back to it now. So just want to thank you to Paddy for making it all happen once again, and for Damien and Eilish for letting us use the pub in COVID times. So I hope you're all keeping well, guys, and here in this week's episode we are going to welcome our American friends, and a big shout out to all our Americans out there, and there is a lot of regulars that visit Lowrys Bar. We're very thankful, and Connemara, such a huge tourist attraction for all our friends out there. So, and hopefully we'll be able to welcome you all back very shortly. But on today's episode, I am going to talk to you all about our Kentucky Bourbons. So here we have the Maker's Mark, and we also have the Knob Creek. So I'll just give you a little close up here now. So that's the Maker's Mark, and then we also have the Knob Creek. So both very beautiful bourbons. So they'll be both rich and very creamy bourbons now. So we'll just touch on the Maker's Mark for now. So the Mr. Samuel, I think on the 1st of October in 1953, he purchased the Burke's Distillery for $35,000 at the time. So that was a nice purchase to get for basically a bargain for him, really. And he first bottled it, his first run of batch really was in 1958. So it was a nice little one the little date to get. So he's gone from strength to strength. Very smooth, very creamy bourbon. So all these bourbons, obviously in Kentucky. So the Maker's Mark is in Loretto in Kentucky, obviously, and then the Knob Creek is in Claremont. So basically, they're both under the Bean Solitary, and so basically, Jim Bean is the main kind of production there. So they're under the one kind of games and whiskies and all that. So the barrels they use, guys, are usually American white oak barrels. They're usually probably aged. I think the Knob Creek has to be 9 years, and the Maker's Mark has to be 3 years. So to be called the bourbon, obviously. So they're nicely touches, both in white oak barrels as well. So nice little history to you all there now, and the little kind of, I call it like a little kind of clever kind of way of doing it, and people will know what the whiskies are, is by, as you can see the lid, it's red wax to seal the whiskies as well, and also you can see here is another seal. So that's a nice, and that was actually by Mr. Samuel's wife. So basically he, especially with the Maker's Mark, he actually ripped up the family recipe and basically started from scratch. He didn't really like the way they did their bourbons and how they make it, so he scratched all that, got his wife, Margaret I think it was, to design the bottles and to make something different, and obviously she sealed the caps with wax. So it's a nice little touch now as well. Then with the Knob Creek then is, if anyone knows out there your American history, Abraham Lincoln, I think it's his boyhood hometown as well, so very near there as well. So that's another little kind of history for it as well. So that's it for me, guys. We'll make a little cocktail, and all of our American friends and worldwide, for cocktails, we all know our Collins, Tom Collins, John Collins and all that. So we're going to make, obviously the Tom Collins is with a gin, and John Collins is with a bourbon. So we are going to use, the Maker's Mark for this one. A very simple cocktail. You should have all the ingredients at home. So we have some simple syrup, so equal measure of sugar and water, and we have some lemon juice, freshly squeezed, or you can get the little cartons, and we'll top her up with our bourbon and with soda water. So it's a shaken cocktail, my apologies, over ice, and then we get cracking. Now, guys, for today's cocktail, we are going to do John Collins. So for our cocktail lovers out there, it's a very easy drink, and it's very easy to make at home. Once you have a cocktail shaker or not, pint glass. So it's all about, if you don't have all these ingredients or the maker, we can just do a kind of DIY job at home if needs be. So we are going to make a John Collins, which is bourbon, which we're going to make from Maker's Mark. We have some simple syrup, which is equal measure of so sugar and water, and then we also have some equal measure of lemon juice. So there are 3 ingredients, and then we are going to top with some soda water. So we have our cocktail shaker here ready with full with ice, guys. So we will get cracking. So we have all our ingredients here. So I've all these measured out, equally measured. So we'll put our lemon juice in, and then we'll have our sugar syrup in. And guys, I have a bottle open from earlier on, so don't have a measure, as I say. Use a DIY job and measure equally in your. But the main thing is to drink responsibly at home, okay? So don't overdo it, as I said. It's always in moderation, and you can enjoy it a lot nicer. So that's all our ingredients in, and then we will shake it up. Should do the trick now. And guys, you can do it in any glass. I like this. It's like fancy ones. You can do a Slim Jim, whatever needs be, and then we can just top her up here with some. Right, and then we will top up with soda, guys. So you have a nice kind of refreshing drink, guys, for a nice summer's day, and we also have a garnish of a slice of orange. Brings a bit of colour to the glass, and that is it. Have some leftover for Paddy for later on, and that'll do the trick. So John Collins, guys, hope you enjoyed, and big shout out to all our American friends, and hopefully we'll see you in Clifton, Connemara and Lowrys Bar very shortly, and please God, you'll enjoy the show, and hopefully we'll see you down the line again. So take care, Sláinte, cheerio, and thanks a million from all here at Whiskey Wednesdays. Thank you.
Ananas!